Okay, I'm going to go ahead and work your remediation test questions on the board. Dr. Mason's videoing them. So I want you to first work the problems first, and then go back and watch the video and see if you worked them the same way I did, and if you get the same answer as I've gotten. Okay, the first one says, Mr. B is admitted with chronic abdominal pain. You have potassium chloride 40 milliequivalents to 15 mils. How many mils will you administer? Well, you can't do that one because you don't have all the information. So we're going to skip to number 2. Mr. T is admitted with a pancreatitis that has Valium 5 milligrams ordered every 6 hours, PRN, PO for anxiety. You have on hand 2.5 tabs available. How many tabs will you administer? So we will start off with our setup, which is going to be tab overdose. And so we go ahead and put tab here. And so what do we have on hand? On hand we have 1 tablet is equivalent to 2.5 milligrams. And the physician has ordered 5 milligrams overdose. We take off this, and this is what we're looking for. So we say 5 divided by 2.5 is going to equal to be 2 tabs, and don't forget, we circle our answer. That's number 2. Okay, I'm going to erase that, and we'll do number 3. Or, yeah, number 3. Okay. The physician orders K-Flex suspension of 5.5 mils PO every 6 hours for your patient who has tonsillectomy. The pharmacy brings you out a bottle of K-Flex, 125 milligrams per 5 mils. How many milligrams will you administer every 6 hours? She was asking us this time for milligrams overdose. So we have on hand 125 milligrams over 5 mils, and the physician has ordered 5.5 mils overdose. So we can go, this is milliliters. We'll take off our mils, and we are ended up with milligrams overdose. That's what we're looking for. So 1.25 times 5.5, I have to calculate. Sorry, can't do that one in my head. Let me find my little calculator. And we're going to do 125 times 5.5 is going to be 687.5, and we're going to divide that by 5. And if that is divided by 5, our answer is going to be 137.5 milligrams. That is your answer for number 3. Okay, let's do 4. Number 4 says, the physician orders, excuse me, I have to push it back. My contacts are not very good. Tegretol, 0.2 grams PO TID for Mr. Pine's epilepsy. You have on hand 100 milligram tablets. So how many tabs are you going to give? So we're going to start off with our setup, which is going to be tab overdose. So what did it say we have on hand? It says we have 1 tab is equivalent to 100 milligrams. Okay, this should be milligrams. But the physician has ordered 0.2 grams. So we know that there are 1,000 milligrams to 1 gram. And so this is going to be grams. And so the answer is going to be 0.2 overdose. I take off grams and milligrams, and I'm ending with tab overdose. That's what I'm looking for. So I know I'm through. So if I multiply 0.2 times 1,000, I think it's 200, but let's look. 0.2 times 1,000 equals 200. Over 100, we're going to give 2 tabs. That's our answer. Okay, number 5. Just a second. Number 5. Mr. McHale was admitted for treatment of leukemia and receives deltazone 7.5 PO TID as part of his chemotherapy. The drug is available at 2.5 milligram tablets. So how many tablets are you going to administer? Okay, so we got a tab overdose equals 1 tab. I think we said was 2.5. Is that correct? Yes. 2.5 milligrams, and there was 7.5 milligrams ordered. We take off milligrams, look for a tab overdose. So we're going to get 7.5 divided by 2.5 is going to equal 3 tabs. And that is our answer. Okay, let's do number 6. Here's the second. Okay. Number 6 says, the physician has ordered Atarax 15 milligrams POBID. The medication is supplied as Atarax 30 milligrams per tab. So how many tabs are we going to give? So it's tab overdose. And it says we have on hand 30 milligram tabs. So we've got 1 tab is 30 milligrams. This has to be milligrams. And the physician ordered us 15. Overdose. Mark that off and that off. Tab overdose is what we're looking for. We've got 15 over 30 is going to be 0.5 or a half of a tab. And that is the answer for that one. All right, let's do the next one. Okay. The physician has ordered chloromazepine. Sorry, probably didn't say that right. 800 milligrams PO. The medication is supplied in 1 gram per 5 mils. So how many mils will you get? So I'm going to do mils overdose. And it says it was how many? 5 mils is 1 gram, but it is ordered. This has to be gram. So it was ordered in milligrams, so we know 1 gram is equivalent to 1,000 milligrams, and it was 800 milligrams ordered, overdose. Now you can do this 1 or 2 ways. I like to take it off my zeros. You don't have to if you don't want to. I like working with smaller numbers. So here's 40 over 10. The patient is going to receive 4 mils, and that's the answer. All right, let's do the last one. These are all done the same way. Just follow yourself, mark off what you got so you know you're finished. All right, the last one. The physician has ordered Lasix 20 milligrams PO. The medication supplied is 40 milligram tablets. So how many tablets are you going to get? So it says tab overdose. So it's 1 tab is equivalent to 40 milligrams times, and it is given, it is ordered 20 milligrams overdose. I mark that out and that out. I got tab overdose is what I'm looking for. I can take off that 0 and that 0 if I want to, and I've got 2 into 4. And if I divide 2 into 4, I'm going to come up with 0.5. Let me make sure. It's always good to check your work. Even if you think you know, you may be wrong. 0.5 tab or a half a tab. Either way is correct. That's the answer. And that is how we work all of the questions on our remediation for test 1. So if you have any questions, we're going to go over test 1 after class. I'm going to grade them. Everybody will know who passed. The ones who did not pass will stay over. We're going to go over them. We're going to let you work the remediation at home because I've just videoed this. And then Tuesday we'll have test 2. We'll be